Hello to all you Cinephiles out there.
What's up?
So we just got back from our second viewing of Captain Marvel, so we're gonna review it.
Keep talking.
After this. So yes, this stars Brie Larson as Captain Marvel, aka Carol Danvers, and the movie starts out pretty much with she's trying to she has lost memories, and she has to pretty much see what her past is all about, where she comes from.
Yep. So this is a pretty fun movie to watch. I'd say it's a good movie. However, I would also go on to say that this is not one of the, for me, this isn't one of the greater Marvel movies. It's not bad. It's not like Thor: Dark World or Iron Man 3 or Iron Man 2, as many of you like. A lot of people don't like Iron Man 2. I love it. but it's not like that. It's not like those Marvel movies, which in my opinion aren't bad. If I said bad, I'd take that back. They aren't bad. They're like the least greatest of them. But it's not like as good as the greater Marvel films, like, I don't know, Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Infinity War,
Civil War.
There you go, Civil War.
I'd say it's mid-tier Marvel movie.
Yeah, there you go.
Still good.
Yeah, still good. Very fun to watch. Very entertaining. Apparently 3 people wrote the script.
Yeah.
Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that all 3 of them were writing at the same time. It probably went from writer to writer, and the studio didn't like certain ideas, and so they kept some ideas in, and then they told the writer, "Hey, we like these ideas, keep them in, but take these out, put your own ideas in." And it just went through 3 writers, as far as
right.
That's what I think happened. They only had 1 director, right?
We had 2.
And 2 directors. Okay. Yeah, that kind of shows a little bit, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't like a fucking awful catastrophe like Dead Men Tell No Tales, Pirates 5. Ugh. But I feel like whatever problems this may have had in production, I feel like it was salvaged very well. It turned out to be a more than decent origin story for Captain Marvel, which is all that was really necessary.
The setting is, that we have a Kree-Skrull war going on, and what I like about this movie is that it makes you think that the Skrulls are the bad guys, and they play it off pretty well. And then, lo and behold, we're fighting on the wrong side of this.
Yes,
fight.
There's a twist at some point in the movie, and it's not a sudden twist, but it's a very gradual twist. But it's a nice gradual twist. It's a nice oh, this is okay. Yeah, I see now. Honestly, when you go back and you watch the movie with the second time, the mindset of that the Skrulls are not the bad guys, it definitely shows. Like, you definitely what you thought was hostility and treacherous intent is really not there once you take those once you look at it through a certain filter. Once you look at it with that information in mind, you can definitely see that they had no hostile intentions. They're really just trying to preserve their own kind or whatever. Now they are taking steps. Like, they weren't above killing other people in order to ensure their own survival. But and a couple of them died, which sucks. But in Fury's defense, that thing did pull his gun on him. Yeah. So it's war. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah. The price of war.
Yeah, I really liked all the '90s callback stuff. I liked the slow running computers, Radio Shack, Blockbuster, AOL.
Yeah.
AOL reference. Okay, Brie Larson. Let's talk about her and her performance as Captain Marvel.
I think she did okay. I think she could have done more in terms of emotional wise, especially when she's starting to regain after that black box scene. I wanted more emotion from her, but she still kicked it out of the park.
Yeah, I feel like Brie Larson did a decent job. I think she's great as this character. I think she looks great as this character, and she definitely has acting chops. She just probably needed a little bit of better direction to be. It was probably. I don't blame her. If there's anything lacking from her performance, I blame the director. They really just weren't telling her what to do.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe they were on a time crunch shooting this movie, so they weren't able to put as much effort into it as they wanted to. I'm pretty sure like it makes sense when you think about it as the story progresses, especially an action story. Like when you watch the movie again and they're training together, you would think it makes sense that by the end of the movie she can fight and beat him. Without using her powers. They just take each other straight up. But in this movie, instead, just skips all that. She blasts him, and she's like, "I'm not gonna prove nothing to you."
Yeah,
which I like, and I feel like that's also serves as a double message towards DC, where it's like basically I feel like if you put DC over that guy, what's the actor's name? I forget. Oh, Jude Law. Okay. If you put he's DC saying, "Prove to me that you can give the better fight scene. Prove to me that you can get the final battle," and she just, "I'm gonna prove nothing to you." Yeah. Our movie's great just the way it is, and but yeah, it feels like maybe there was some additional stuff they weren't able to put in there, like you said, like different longer takes of things and.
Yeah, but Brie Larson is an Oscar-winning actress.
Oh yeah, she's a great actress.
Yeah, I can see where it probably came down to the directors not really giving her as much to work with.
Yeah.
So.
Now I did hear something about the movie, and I want to ask what you think of this. A critic said that, I don't remember who it was, but he said that this movie is a better Nick Fury origin story than it is a Captain Marvel origin story.
No, I'd have to disagree.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's some good moments for Nick Fury's origin story that we know.
Yeah.
With the losing his eye and stuff like that, but in terms of how he got into S.H.I.E.L.D., we don't know that.
I have to sort of agree to disagree with what that guy said.
Yeah.
I agree that Fury definitely has in some cases his background of where he started and where he ended up and how he ended up becoming a director of S.H.I.E.L.D. It is a little bit more interesting than what's going on with Captain Marvel, to be honest. It's just a little bit more interesting, I guess. But I wouldn't say that this is more his origin story. This is definitely more Captain Marvel's origin story, and I definitely really liked her origin story. And some of it was, a little cliche, but it was really good cliche. And I always say, if you can always get the cliches in there, if you can always make them good, then do it. It doesn't really matter. And I really liked when they played around with her suit, making it look different. That glow, that light up
neon
one, was that a reference to a different suit she wears in the comics, or?
I don't know, but I kind of want to say yes.
Yeah,
it seems like I saw that neon one and I was like, for some reason that looks familiar.
Yeah, but I had a feeling, I was like, that might be a reference to a kind of outfit she wears in the comics, but I liked how there was a lot of little things in this movie that helped reference and support other things that the MCU has done, such as when they said Planet C-53, it says Terran Homeworld. Yeah. And you remember in Guardians of the Galaxy, Earth is referred to as Terra, and humans are referred to as Terrans. There was also Ronan the Accuser's in this. He doesn't have the black paint on his face, but he's in this, and I was hoping he'd have more to do, but he was pretty much just like, "Hey, I'm here, I'm Ronan." And, I like how they got, that was Lee Pace, right?
Yeah, that was the same guy.
Yeah, so that was good. They got Lee Pace to come back. I was a little afraid that it wasn't Lee Pace and that they just got someone to look and sound a lot like him, just like they did with Red Skull and Infinity War. But I'm glad Lee Pace came back and played this character for just a little bit. And I really like the outfits. I love the Kree combat uniforms. I really love those. But this movie definitely subverts your expectations, and not really in a bad way. It just an unexpected. Well, that's what subverting is. And it just every time you think something's gonna happen, it gives you something else, and you're like, oh, okay. That's not what I expected, but it's fine. I like it. And what did you think of the whole supreme intelligence thing and the Kree world, I guess?
I mean, it was interesting. I wish we could have seen more of how the Kree reacted or, do their daily lives.
Yeah, I really wish we'd have seen more of the Kree world. That's definitely kind of one gripe I guess I could have about this movie. It's not I don't really care that much. But like, it would have been nice to see more of the Kree world and understand more of the Kree and their agenda and why, and you know, why they do what they do, and Ronan and everything. And but I was hoping to get more scenes with, just a couple more scenes with Ronan, just to further understand why he is the way he is in Guardians of the Galaxy. I can't believe that Fury had lost his eye over that Flurkin cat scratching him, which honestly it's funny. I like it. It's fine. I don't think he need to lose his eye in a serious way.
Yeah, a lot of people are pissed about that, but I mean, when I first saw it, I was kind of iffy, but overthinking about it, I was just like, it's fine.
I like the actor who played the leader of the Skrulls in this.
Ben Mendelsohn?
Yeah. I liked him a lot better when he was in the makeup and everything. When he was as a Skrull.
Yeah.
I loved his performance as I thought the makeup looked amazing. I wonder if there was any CGI used on the makeup, because it all looks so real.
Yeah.
If there was any CGI, it had to have just been a hint. A hint, just a, you know, icing on the cake kind of thing, like just to further make it look complete. And I believe that it had to be 90% makeup and maybe only 10% CGI. And it looked amazing.
I think her name was Maria Rambeau, Captain Marvel's friend.
Yeah.
I thought she did really well. I would have liked to see more from her and Carol's relationship. We got a lot, but you know, time frame wise,
a lot of people said that they liked her better than than Brie Larson's performance. They liked her performance better.
Yeah, I can see why.
I can too.
But seeing this movie makes me just more excited for Endgame, and excited to see more from her, because we will probably most likely get a sequel.
Yeah.
Will it be, set after Endgame, or will it be set in the middle to where we see what happens when she took the Skrulls to a possible another planet? We don't know, but I'm excited to see more from Brie Larson as Captain Marvel for sure.
Now, if you notice in that mid-credit scene where she shows up and to the Avengers, she's like, "Where's Fury?" You'll notice her outfit looks different. Yeah.
She had gold.
She had gold. That's the first thing I noticed was the full-on gold.
Yeah.
Pauldrons, or whatever you call it, the shoulder armor. And then of course, like, she had more of a yellow stripe, gold stripe going down across her chest here. Makes sense because it's been years and she's been doing stuff, so clearly she's probably like changed the look of her outfit and everything. Plus, you'll notice that her outfit looked a little battle worn at the end of the movie.
Yeah, overall this movie was really enjoyable. I think all the actors knocked it out of the park, especially Ben Mendelsohn. He was probably the highlight of this movie. Had humor, had heart, some epicness in there. The only weak points for me is, like, I think the acting for Brie Larson could have been a little bit stronger, but she still did okay.
Yep.
And the arc for Captain Marvel, in terms of, starting and then going to where the character should go, was a little bit weak. But there is an arc, but
it was a little rushed.
Yeah,
it was like very fast paced, and they probably had some trouble getting it off the ground.
Yeah.
3 writers, 2 directors. That pretty much should say it for you right there. But I feel like it came out pretty good. Came out really well. I loved Coulson in it. I love his scenes. Thought he was great. Really wish and hope he could actually get back into the movies. And I wish they would just kind of end the TV show. Is it still going? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I don't think so. I think it ended.
It ended?
It might have ended.
If Coulson lived at the end of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I would hope that his character gets worked back into the Avengers. Hell, it'd be awesome if he came back in Endgame, finally was like, "Hey, I've been alive this whole time," to the team.
What's your rating?
Solid 7. 7 out of 10.
Alright, yeah. I'll give it a 7 too.
Yeah.
7 out of 10. So yeah, that's our review. What do you guys think of Captain Marvel? Leave a comment down below. Tell us what you're expecting for Endgame. Have you seen the new trailer? And Don't forget to like and subscribe for more reviews and reactions. And until next time,
We're out.